What's up, House of Pain fans? This is episode 8 of season 2 House of Pain TV. Tonight, the middleweight championship is on the line, Sticks.
It is indeed, and we have the return of the House of Pain heavyweight champion, Tank. But let's take it up to the ring for match number 1. As you see, Tony, former member of Violence and Volume, former House of Pain tag team champion, the almighty Bjorn, former middleweight champion as well. A very hard-hitting and intense wrestler. But he is about to meet another hard-hitting and intense wrestler. This one could get out of control very, very quickly.
It's going to be a very hard-hitting contest where former tag team champions collide.
Former tag team champions indeed. One half of Hellbound, the devastating and monstrous Alton Fawn.
And like he says, it's good to be back.
It's good to be back. He's fixing to eat Bjorn alive. Bjorn might be the toughest steak that Alton Fawn has ever tried to eat, though.
Alton Fawn going straight for him before the bells even rang.
They don't want to wait. They're getting in each other's face straight away. This match is going to be hard hitting. It's going to be intense. Both men, neither of them are going to back down. Neither of them are going to take a backward step. It's going to be full force all the way, I guarantee it. Referee Neil might want to get out of the way.
I think he's going to have his work cut out in this contest, Sticks.
A vicious lock-up to start. Alton Fawn pushing Bjorn back. But no, tussling around the ropes. Back to the middle of the ring. And a clean, even break. Now just shouting at each other as if saying, bring it. An even break. No one with the advantage yet. Another tight, intense lock-up. As they drop down, they roll out the ring, and they're still locked up outside the ring. Rolling around the outside now.
Referee has started a 10 count.
Which one of these men's going to get the advantage?
They're still not listening to the referee's count.
They've realised he's up 8. They're back in the ring.
Both men want to win this match badly and not by a count out.
Bjorn taking the advantage with a knee to the midsection, followed up by a big forearm. Alton Fawn bypasses him. Lou Thesz press. Alton Fawn raining down the punches. This match has gone from 0 to 100 really quickly. And now a flying headlock takedown. I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
This is intense, Sticks. We're only a couple of minutes in and they're flying all over the place, beating the hell out of each other.
Now Bjorn is outside the ring alone this time. Alton Fawn attempting to leave the ring, ignoring the instructions from referee Tony to stay in the ring. Fawn comes in and Bjorn, that's exactly what he wanted. He knew he was going to chase him. He knew as soon as he got in the ring he had the higher ground, it suddenly gave him the advantage.
You got to give it to the referee in this one, letting him go at it.
And Bjorn with an uppercut in the corner. Whipping Alton Fawn to the other side. Bjorn hitting the buckle and eating a flying back elbow in the corner. Alton Fawn launching the almighty Bjorn down to the mat, and now he's on the second rope. A big man like this, it can go one of two ways. Bjorn meets him with a huge drop kick in midair.
Right to the gut. That's got to have winded him.
I said it could go one of two ways. When a big man goes upstairs, it's either high impact on their part or high impact on the other person's part, and that one backfired for Alton Fawn.
This is absolutely unbelievable, Sticks. Choking on the ropes now by Bjorn. He's going to use every second of that 5 count the referee gives him.
These two are absolutely beating the crap out of each other. And we're only about 3 minutes in.
It's unbelievable, Sticks. Hard hitting action. Some of the absolute best action you're going to see here at the House of Pain Academy.
Well, these two have collided before when Violence and Volume were the House of Pain tag team champions and Hellbound were challenging. On that night, it was Violence and Volume that took the win. Alton Fawn has been thinking about it ever since and wanting revenge. Now it's one on
Oh!
one, and you can hear that double-handed chop echoing through the hall here at the House of Pain Academy. Alton Thorne absolutely relentless.
Oh!
And again, I think that one didn't have the effect that he hoped. I think he just made him angry.
Oh, he's
as
got
you
him on
see
the
him
beard.
launching Bjorn into the corner and following with punch after punch to the midsection and returning the favour with a big chop.
Those chops are getting stiffer and stiffer as the match goes on.
And now, Alton Thorne putting Bjorn into a seated position in the bottom turnbuckle. As you see, Alton Thorne going for everything and getting nothing.
Landing on his head.
And Bjorn knows it. Bjorn hanging him off the apron now, standing under his neck and dropping a leg drop down across the back, across the chest, snapping Alton Thorne's head back.
Goes for the cover. Is he going to put him away? 1, 2. Just a 2 on this occasion. Alton Thorne is not going to stay down that easily.
Alton Thorne's one of those rare wrestlers that every time you hit him, it just makes him more and more angry, no matter how much pain he's in. Sometimes it looks like he's enjoying the pain, and you just can't hurt the man, but you can slow him down.
Bjorn trying a different tactic here, looking to wear down Alton Thorne with a submission hold.
Probably a very smart tactic. When Alton Thorne's up on his feet, he's probably one of the most dangerous wrestlers in House of Pain. As you see him trying to hammer his way out of that chin lock off the ropes. And Bjorn relentless with that sleeper. Alton Thorne launching him off this time. Throws him out of the ring. Alton Thorne hitting the ropes. Bjorn going for a clothesline. Alton Thorne, massive crossbody.
Thorne's on fire, Sticks.
Absolutely ploughing through the almighty Bjorn, and a sidewalk slam.
Unbelievable. Goes for the cover. Is this going to be it? Oh, just a 2 count. A very close 2 count there, Sticks. Thorne almost put him away. Unbelievable. This is intense, Sticks. I am loving this. Absolutely amazing action here from these two.
Alton Thorne stalking the almighty Bjorn, lifting him up for some sort of slam. But Bjorn able to land behind, avoids a clothesline, and hits a devastating spear, almost ripping Alton Thorne in half. And Alton Thorne survives again. These two can't have much left, Tony.
They've got to have very little left in the tank now. One of them's got to finish this off. Who is going to pick up the victory?
I'm going to make a prediction. The next high impact move that either man pulls out will take this match. I think every shot, every slam, every landing's really taking it out of both men. You cannot keep up a pace like this without it coming back to haunt you eventually. Bjorn up on the top rope and a massive, just a slap. Again, you heard it ring out throughout the hall. Bjorn going to the eyes on Alton Thorne, and Alton Thorne a bad landing down to the canvas. Alton Thorne with an elbow. Bjorn with an elbow off the top. And Alton Thorne kicks out again.
This is absolutely amazing, Sticks. How on earth are these two men continuing? They can't have that much energy left at all.
My prediction was wrong. I said the next high impact move would end it and would be granted a winner. I was wrong. Alton Thorne reversing a charge with a drop toe hold and just flying through Bjorn as he was hanging over the middle rope in crazy offense, using everything that he has into a throw-up slam, face first. Alton Thorne takes the win.
What a match, Sticks. That was incredible.
Alton Thorne takes the win here on episode 8 of Hop TV, gaining some revenge for the tag team title match we saw about 6 months ago. This time, Alton Thorne of Hellbound reigns supreme.
What a way to kick off episode 8, Sticks. That was incredible.
And Alton Thorne's extremely happy to be back, and extremely happy to be back in the winner's circle. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in just a few moments, the absolute legend Danny Chase meets Riley Nova for the House of Pain middleweight title. But before that, we take it backstage to Sarah Timmis, who's standing by with the challenger.
So I'm here backstage, and joining me at this time is Riley Nova. Thank you for joining me, Riley. Today you are up against our middleweight champion, Danny Chase, for that belt. How are you feeling going into the match?
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm looking forward to it. This is my first shot at the middleweight championship, and as I said last week, I beat Big Sam Spencer. I can beat Danny Chase.
Hey Riley. Hey, listen, I've got to go.
Okay.
Family emergency. There's nothing I can do about it, but I know you've got this tonight.
That's no worries, mate.
You're going to beat Sam Spencer, you're going to beat Danny. And I know there's no one that knows Danny better than me. You've got this, okay?
Alright, mate. Thank you. Hope everything's okay.
Thanks, Riley.
Thank you.
And Tony, it is middleweight title time here on episode 8. Riley Nova, the rising single star, finally gets his one-on-one shot with the absolute legend Danny Chase. What do you think about that, Tote?
Well, I'm psyched for this match. Riley Nova, early on in his singles career, he's got a big mountain to climb here, going up against the first ever Triple Crown champion in House of Pain history.
We have referenced quite a few times already the single success of the absolute legend, and you can call yourself an absolute legend when you are winning belts like he does. But either way, Riley ready and raring to go in this middleweight title match. And now we bring out the champion.
Here he comes. House of Pain middleweight champion, former Full Throttle champion and heavyweight champion, Adrenaline Phoenix Danny Chase.
And as always, being accompanied by his friend slash bodyguard, Big Sam Spencer, who 4 weeks ago fell to Riley Nova in a one-on-one match himself. So maybe he knows Riley Nova a bit better than Danny Chase does. So maybe he's got a little bit of an insight on how the absolute legend can retain his title.
You got to believe that match that Sam Spencer had with Riley Nova, you got to believe there's going to be some scouting going on there ahead of this match.
Well, when Riley Nova and Sam Spencer went one-on-one, Riley Nova had a bit of an uphill battle in size. But in this match, he has an uphill battle in experience. Danny Chase, one of the most experienced wrestlers on the House of Pain roster. But Riley Nova, still new to singles action. Former tag team champion with Zach Morris and the much beloved Heartbreakers. Unfortunately, forced to split up a few months ago. But here we go with this middleweight title match. Riley Nova versus the absolute legend Danny Chase. Starting with a lockup. Danny Chase straight with a waist lock reversed by Riley Nova. Danny Chase with a trip, obviously trying to prove a point to Riley there.
Didn't take long for Danny Chase to start running his mouth.
I think Danny likes the psychological games. He likes to get in your head early on in the match, make you doubt yourself. I don't think Riley's going to fall for that though. He might be new to the singles ranks, but he has been in many a big match situation here in House of Pain. As you see, Danny with another takedown on Riley Nova. Unfortunately, if this match was scored on points, Danny Chase would be ahead on the scorecard. But Riley Nova looking to even things up. As you see, Danny back in control with a headlock takedown, leg scissors, a wrist lock, another one, and now Riley Nova returning the favor on Danny Chase. You can see by the look on Danny's face that he was not expecting Riley to turn back the tide. As you see him with a big high impact clothesline, sending the absolute legend down to the canvas.
Riley understands the pressure that goes with being a champion. He wants that middleweight championship.
Big kick there by Danny Chase. You heard it echo through the hall here at the House of Pain Academy. Putting Riley on Dream Street, but no, he's still in the game. Returns with a forearm of his own. as you see, was that a poke in the eye? No, it wasn't. As you see, as always, Sam Spencer getting involved on behalf of the absolute legend, and now miraculous recovery from the absolute legend, Danny Chase. Apparently his eye is okay now.
Well, we had a feeling that Sam Spencer might play a part in this match, and evidently early on he has.
As you see, Danny Chase shooting the cover. Referee Russell Whitey Smith making his return to House of Pain Wrestling.
Good to have him back in the stripes.
Now Danny is going to do what he does best, and that's wear you down with just complete and utter pressure. It's something that his opponents always have to overcome with the experience that Danny Chase has. He knows how to stay on you. He knows how to not let you come up for air whilst he's on offense.
Going for a choke on the ropes. That's illegal. Referee giving him a 5 count.
The foot right across the jawline, Tony. Right across the jawline. Okay. And Sam Spencer, but Russell Whitey Smith, the referee, almost saw Sam Spencer trying to get involved again there. He's got to be careful. If he spots him, he'll be kicked backstage in no time.
Danny Chase, well, he's got him in the corner. He knows the referee's going to give him a 5 count. He's going to use every single second of it.
See a big forearm in the corner there as he pulls him out of the corner and follows up with a big suplex. Minoru, Riley Nova, able to kick out. We saw Danny Chase's former longtime tag team partner, Diamond Dave Andrews, wishing Riley Nova luck earlier. Diamond Dave's become somewhat of a mentor to Riley Nova over the last year or so. Unfortunately, a family emergency has taken him away from watching this match, but he's definitely here in spirit. And Riley Nova puts Danny Chase down with a big high-impact move, but Danny Chase...
Thought I might have done it there, apparently not.
He's a champion for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take a lot for Riley Nova to wrestle that title from Danny Chase, but I think he has it in him. As you see, slowly building the momentum. Danny catching the boot, puts him on the shoulders, spins him into a brutal power bomb.
Oh, a very close kick out there. Very, very close, just a 2.
Riley Nova still fighting, still in the match, still wanting that middleweight title, and Danny Chase cannot believe it.
Starting to show some frustration now. Danny needs to keep his cool if he wants to keep this match going.
That might be his downfall. He's lost his temper now. He was calm and composed at the beginning of this match, and now he is slowly unraveling. Maybe he can sense the middleweight title slipping away from his grip as you see him trying to rip Riley Nova's head off here. I don't think he's going to get the submission, but it'll definitely do some damage to Riley Nova's neck and upper back as you see those elbows coming flying down over Riley's shoulder. You can see on Riley's face, he might be fading, Tony.
Big Danny Chase looking to wear down Riley Nova now. It could be a wise tactic on his part, giving Riley speed and agility.
Well, I just questioned whether Danny was going to lose his cool and maybe lose the advantage in this match, but he is too much of a veteran for that, as you see with a big drop kick, and the confidence well and truly back on Danny Chase's face, although he can't believe again Riley Nova kicked out of that drop kick.
Riley showing some defiance.
And now unnecessary browbeating with those slaps around the head. That's not doing any damage. He's just trying to degrade young Riley Nova.
That looked like a closed fist there from Danny Chase.
Whitey Smith, big knee lift by Riley Nova, and a big boot straight to the face.
Here we go, Riley's coming back.
He's firing up with those punches. He avoids the kick, he avoids that kick, and another kick avoided, another kick, and a big enziguri. Amazing counters here on episode 8 by Riley Nova and Danny Chase. Both men want the House of Pain middleweight title. Feet flying all over the place, but it was Riley Nova who came out on top. But not this time!
I think that may have knocked Riley out.
Absolutely brutal spinning kick from Danny Chase.
I think that could be a referee starting a 10 count.
Riley Nova has not moved after that kick. He rolled over onto his back and now he is almost motionless.
They need to get to their feet before 10, otherwise the champion will retain.
Tony, if that didn't knock Riley Nova out, it definitely put him on Dream Street. He's not going to be the same wrestler going forward in this match. As you just see the two men pie-facing each other, almost saying, bring it. And both men are, as they're now slugging each other on their way up to their feet with punches aplenty. Riley Nova getting the advantage with a big swing.
Oh, and here comes rock bottom, rock bottom. Is this it? Oh, huge kick out by Riley Nova. I'm really, really surprised he managed to kick out there after that big kick to the head.
Riley Nova is still fighting. He will not stay down. And Danny Chase, you see in his face, that frustration is back once again. What does he have to do to put this young man down and keep him there?
Looks like setting him up to finish this once and for all.
He has an idea.
Going for a pile driver.
Pile drivers.
Oh no, look at this.
Riley Nova spins through. Oh, quick kick out. Danny Chase has put many a wrestler down with that pile driver. So you see that spinning punch on Riley Nova's part.
Wait, what's
He's lining
this?
him up for something,
What's
but you
this?
see.
Sam Spencer has been ejected from ringside by the referee. An excellent decision made there, interfering in the match. He had no business doing that.
Well, we said earlier, if Russell Smith, Whitey caught Riley Nova, then Sam Spencer would be kicked out, and that's exactly what's happened as Danny Chase tries to get the jump on Riley, but Riley returns with a Blue Thunder Bomb. If he can make it over to Danny Chase, we might have a new House of Pain middleweight champion. Wait a minute, what are you doing? What are you... Referee, no, the bell's not gone. Brad Matthews has just stolen the ringside bell
What business
from
has
our
Brad
table.
Matthews
Is
got
ringing
out
the
here?
bell. Riley thought the match was over. He got off the pin. He had Danny Chase for sure. A big issue between Brad Matthews and Riley Nova, but Danny Chase has rolled him up, and
There's
Danny Chase has retained the House of Pain middleweight title because of Brad Matthews ringing the ring bell. An absolute disgraceful act on the part of Brad Matthews here. Danny Chase looking back at Riley Nova as if to say, I got you, kid, you took your eye off the ball. And unfortunately, Tony, he did. But Brad Matthews obviously looking to prove a point over Riley Nova here after all of the trouble that Riley Nova has caused him. We didn't even know Brad Matthews was going to be here today.
I didn't even see him walk in the building today.
You can see Riley Nova, a face of thunder, staring a hole through Brad Matthews. This issue is not over, Tony.
This is not over by a long shot.
In the last match, House of Pain fans, an unfortunate result for Riley Nova, unable to wrestle the House of Pain middleweight title from the absolute legend Danny Chase. Now, you recognise this man standing next to me. I'm sure the result of that last match made you very happy indeed. The loudmouth Davey Thompson's going to be joining me on commentary for the next tag team match. So let's take it up to the ring. Now, Davey, one of the crazier tag teams on the roster.
Yeah, you could. Weird. I'd go far as.
I'm not sure if you agree with their dietary advice.
I don't at all, but I give him credit for being an uprising tag team. As you know, a former tag team champion. I give him credit going into this division and trying to shoot their chance, really.
Well,
trying to climb that ladder.
It is vegan-powered Nick Hendricks and the dirtiest vegan, Rick Regan. They like everything green, if you can't tell by their wrestling attire.
Yeah.
as wacky and as crazy as it is, let's see if they can come out on top in this tag team match. But let's bring out their opponents, head into the ring in just a few moments. The man who did incredibly well a few weeks ago against the House of Pain Full Throttle champion, and his tag team partner in Syntax. A new team here in House of Pain.
Yeah.
But let's see if they can get off to a good start in their first match together. As you see Nick Hendricks and Rick Regan not wanting any of the incoming wrestlers. Jake Penry and Syntax in the ring, ready for tag team action, and the two vegans outside the ring.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'll claim they're not scared, but I think sometimes it's actions talk louder than words,
I don't
as
know.
they say.
Just by the looks, I think they're just trying to make sure these rag through. Oh, good.
They're trying to jump them as the match goes
Good
on.
try, boys. I give him credit for trying.
They've turned it around in the corner. Rick Regan
it,
and
boys.
Nick Hendricks. You send them into each other. They're dozy-do. They send
Oh.
back in a shot, knocking them back into the corner. As you
Oh.
see Syntax knock in.
Paul Regan.
Rick Regan down with a leg lariat. And you see Nick Hendricks being shot off the ropes, eating a double back elbow. And now Syntax staying in the ring.
Yeah.
And now at the official
Now it
bell.
starts.
Now that one's in and one's out, as you see Nick Hendricks throwing Syntax
Yeah.
to the apron
Oh.
and eating a shoulder block to the gut.
Ah, this is what I like to see, Stick. Some real tag team wrestling, trying to save each other out there.
Oh, Rick-
See? Oh,
Maybe, but you see Rick Regan being sent to the floor, and that distraction caused his partner Nick Hendricks to take the advantage on Syntax with that big DDT.
look at this. Already, they've cornered the Syntax into the corner. So if he can't get to that other half of his ring, he ain't going to tag. So that means the vegans are just going to got this match in the bag, really.
Well, it's a solid game plan. You know tag wrestling better than most people,
Well.
being a former tag team champion yourself.
I know, what can I say?
I'm sure if you were still in a tag team, you wouldn't have such a high opinion of the vegans taking
it.
control of this
You
match
know,
right now.
That's true, but somebody's got to try and take that spotlight, you know. It's a pretty big task. Oh,
See
big
Rick
body
Regan,
slam.
big body slam on Syntax.
Oh,
Syntax still kicking out. He has to get over to his partner Jake
it.
Penry on the apron. I think this match definitely
That's it,
favours
stay in.
Rick Regan and Nick Hendricks being the more full-time team.
yeah.
Oh, Syntax being sent into the corner.
Yeah.
Rick Regan being whipped in.
Oh, over.
Thrown
Oh.
over to the apron. Syntax
Yeah.
fighting out of the corner with a knee and a forearm.
Oh,
But Nick Hendricks
Oh.
charging Syntax back to his corner.
I'll give Syntax some credit. He tried to fight back, but the vegans are just too much of a tag team, I think, at this moment in time.
This is Tag Wrestling 101.
It is.
Isolating your half of the ring, wear them down, win the match. A
That's it.
solid game plan by V Generation X,
Yeah.
as they like to be called.
Oh,
Big clothesline. Big clothesline on Syntax. I'm surprised his mask stayed on.
That's it. It's a big one. Oh,
You see
Syntax
Syntax
come up.
dropping him down, busting his ribs
That's smart from Regan there, making the tag.
right across
Oh.
the ring, avoiding and being shot
Oh,
and turned inside
Tag.
out.
here he comes in.
Jake-
Boom.
Jake Penry in with a
Oh,
clothesline,
oh, over the top.
bringing Regan in the hard way and another clothesline.
Oh, taking Regan down. Oh, what's going on here?
Is he doing
He's
his
tangling
tying
him
him
up. How's he going to get out of here then? Oh,
The old Johnny St. Paul and a crotch chop for good
oh, straight into the corner.
measure. A drop kick in the corner, running all the way down. A drop kick up the rear end.
The back end.
Nick Hendricks managing to avoid,
Oh,
and now Straight
Oh.
through. Brutal submission using the ropes. He can only hold it
Yeah.
for a matter of seconds because it's in the ropes. You get a
Yeah.
5 count, but it would have done just enough damage as he's up the top rope. Big
Big! Oh, from the very top.
missile drop kick. You see him grabbing his back after the landing. Is this enough for the win?
Oh, just in time from Regan.
Rick Regan
Oh, he's going to get red.
in to make the save, and Syntax flying
Well
to
done,
the
Regan. That's it.
outside. V-Generation X making the tag.
Here he comes. Big backbreaker.
Oh, big kick to the side of the face. He might have it. No, Jake Penry still in the match. Wait. What's that music? What's that music? Is that one of the The Tank Jackson Bane is here. We knew he was going to be here during this episode, but we thought it'd be for an interview, and he's just plowed through both of V-Generation X as he sends Syntax flying over the top rope, and now an uppercut to Jake. He's got Rick Regan sent him flying across the ring with a huge belly-to-belly suplex. Hank has gone absolutely insane, and now he's picking up the referee for a big F5! My God! He has laid out 4 men and the referee. The House of Pain heavyweight champion has gone absolutely insane, and now he's making his way this way.
You're not going to find out who did it. I will.
Okay, we're trying, Tank, we're trying. He's gone absolutely insane. He burst through the front door and took out 4 men. My God. What a flurry by the Tank Jackson Bane. He has made a statement. But look out from behind.
My God.
That masked man has finally made an appearance. Who is he? He's got the House of
my
Pain
God.
heavyweight title, and
Isn't it?
now he is standing over the fallen champion, the Tank Jackson Bane.